I am always looking for ways to encourage my students, as I imagine most teachers do. But how do we encourage students in a way that doesn't make them overly comfortable with their performance, but instead motivates them to try harder? Carol Dweck and her associates ran experiments to test how children respond when praised for either their effort or their intelligence. Children that were praised for their intelligence were less likely to try difficult tasks than those praised for their work. In fact, after being given follow-up tests, one that was very difficult and then the last as easy as the first test given, the students encouraged for their effort scored 20% better than they did at the beginning, and those praised for their intelligence scored 30% worse than on the first test. That is a 50% spread in the final results, all based on the wording of what was meant to be encouragement. If I am wanting to reinforce the importance of turning in homework on time, I would find a student who has turned work in on time for, say, 3 assignments in a row. I could say, Simi, it is awesome to see how you've made turning in your homework a priority. That will really help you on the test, and I know your parents will be pleased. For a student who is perhaps more shy or has a harder time with language, giving written feedback could be helpful so they have more time to decipher it without the time crunch. I could write on a student's paper, Soul, the resources you used are excellent, and your citations are flawless. It is clear you put a lot of effort into the new one. If I want to honor a student's contribution to group or classwork, I could say, Sarah, I appreciate how willing you were to answer questions, even if you aren't sure of the answer. It's a great way to think creatively, and I love seeing how you're working the puzzle in your mind. The gist of it is that if I want my students to learn a growth mindset and not a fixed mindset, if I want them to feel empowered and confident, it starts with me and how I interact with them. That is a lot of responsibility, but wow, if these teachers can learn how to do this, what rewards will our students reap for their lifetime?